Welcome to our channel, Numismatic coin collectors and history lovers. Today, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1922 United States $1 piece coin, a timeless symbol of hope and peace after World War I. With its stunning design of Lady Liberty and the majestic eagle, this coin marked a new era in American history. Stay tuned as we explore the beauty, history, and hidden value behind this legendary 1922 piece dollar. Top 5 First up. The 1922 United States $1 coin, commonly known as the peace dollar, is one of the most iconic and historically significant silver coins ever produced by the United States Mint. It symbolizes the nation's hope for peace following the devastating events of World War I. The peace dollar series was introduced in 1921, replacing the earlier Morgan dollar design that had been in circulation since 1878. The 1922 issue represents the first full year of mass production for the peace dollar series and remains one of the most collected and studied coins in American numismatic history. The peace dollar was created as a result of the Pittman Act of 1918, which authorized the melting of hundreds of millions of silver dollars to stabilize silver prices and later required their replacement with new silver coins. As a result, the U.S. Mint needed a new design that would reflect the nation's renewed spirit after the war. To achieve this, a design competition was held, and Anthony de, a talented Italian-American sculptor, won with his striking portrayal of Lady Liberty. His design embodied youth, freedom, and peace, values cherished by Americans in the post-war era. The obverse front of the 1922 peace dollar features Lady Liberty wearing a radiant crown, inspired by the Statue of Liberty's rays, symbolizing enlightenment and freedom. The word liberty arches across the top, while "In God We", notably using the classical V instead of U, is inscribed below her profile. The year 1922 is engraved at the bottom. The reverse side of the coin depicts a bald eagle at rest, perched on a mountaintop, clutching an olive branch, an ancient symbol of peace. The rising sun in the background signifies the dawn of a new era, while the word peace appears prominently at the bottom, giving the coin its name. The 1922 peace dollar was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S. It became the most heavily struck peace dollar, with over 84 million pieces produced across all mints. This was done to fulfill the government's obligation to restore silver dollars melted under the Pittman Act. The Philadelphia Mint alone struck over 51 million coins, making it one of the most common peace dollars in existence today. Despite this large mintage, several varieties exist, including the famous 1922 high relief and 1922 proof high relief coins, which are among the rarest and most valuable in the entire series. The 1922 high relief peace dollar was struck using the same bold, deep design as the 1921 issue. However, because the high relief made mass production difficult, causing excessive die wear and striking issues, the Mint decided to modify the design to a lower relief later in the year. Only a limited number of the high relief coins were ever produced before the change, making them prized treasures among collectors. These coins display sharper details, particularly in Liberty's hair and the eagle's feathers, and are easily distinguished from regular strikes. The composition of the 1922 peace dollar remained consistent with previous silver dollars: 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing 26.73 grams with a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. Each coin contains approximately 0.77344 troy ounces of pure silver. During the 1920s, the silver content alone gave the coin substantial intrinsic value, and it circulated widely across the United States. However, as silver prices fluctuated and coin designs evolved, many peace dollars were later melted down, making well-preserved examples especially desirable today. In the decades since its release, the 1922 peace dollar has grown in popularity among numismatists and investors alike. It represents not only a monetary instrument, but also a powerful symbol of America's optimism and resilience during a time of great change. The design's artistic beauty and the coin's connection to both peace and post-war recovery give it enduring historical and emotional value. Today, collectors seek 1922 peace dollars in all grades, from circulated pieces to brilliant uncirculated and higher specimens, which can command significant premiums, especially those from the Denver and San Francisco mints in top condition. Legacy and collectible value. The 1922 peace dollar stands as a timeless reminder of America's yearning for peace after the Great War. It marks a transition from the industrial power symbolized by the Morgan dollar to the modern idealism of the century. Its bold imagery and historical roots make it one of the most recognized and beloved silver dollars ever struck by the United States Mint. Whether held as a family heirloom, an investment, or a collector's piece, The 1922 $1 coin continues to inspire admiration around the world. Next up, 1923 United States $1 coin, commonly known as the peace dollar, is one of the most iconic silver coins in American history. It was minted to symbolize the end of World War I and to celebrate peace, hence its fitting name. Designed by Anthony de, an Italian-American sculptor, the coin features a striking image of Lady Liberty on the obverse and a majestic bald eagle perched on a rock on the reverse, clutching an olive branch, a timeless emblem of peace and strength. The 1923 peace dollar was part of a series minted from 1921 to 1935, marking the final series of silver dollars struck for circulation in the United States. The 1923 issue came at a time when the nation was recovering from the economic and emotional toll of World War I, and there was a strong desire to represent the country's hope for lasting peace. The peace dollar series replaced the Morgan dollar, which had been in circulation since 1878. Most 1923 peace dollars were minted in Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, and San Francisco S, with smaller quantities from Denver D. The Philadelphia coins are the most common and easily found in higher grades, while the San Francisco issues are known for having slightly weaker strikes but still hold significant value among collectors. The Denver Mint coins are less common, making them particularly desirable for coin enthusiasts seeking a complete set. The coin's composition is 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing 26.73 grams and measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter. Its silver content alone makes it valuable, but its historical and symbolic importance greatly enhances its collectible appeal. Each coin contains approximately 0.77344 troy ounces of pure silver, giving it not just numismatic worth, but also intrinsic precious metal value. In design, Lady Liberty's face on the 1923 dollar was modeled after de Francisci's wife, Teresa de, whose serene expression captures the spirit of peace and hope of the post-war era. The rays behind Liberty's head symbolize the dawn of a new era for America. On the reverse side, the eagle resting on a mountain top with the word, peace, inscribed below signifies America's transition from conflict to tranquility. From a historical perspective, the 1923 peace dollar reflects a time when the U.S. Mint was producing coins that carried strong national symbolism. The Pittman Act of 1918 had authorized the melting of millions of silver dollars, which made the production of new peace dollars possible. As a result, millions of 1923 dollars were minted, ensuring their availability even a century later. Today, the 1923 peace dollar remains one of the most popular coins among collectors due to its beautiful artistry, silver content, and deep historical meaning. In circulated condition, these coins are valued primarily for their silver content, but high-grade uncirculated examples, especially those with proof-like surfaces or strong strikes, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. The legacy of the 1923 peace dollar endures as a powerful reminder of America's resilience, artistic excellence, and commitment to peace following one of the most devastating conflicts in modern history. It stands as both a numismatic treasure and a symbolic artifact of a hopeful generation that dreamed of a more peaceful world. Next up, the 1927 United States $1 coin belongs to the famous Peace Dollar series, one of America's most iconic silver coins. It was minted to commemorate the end of World War I and to symbolize peace and prosperity in the post-war era. The Peace Dollar series began in 1921 and continued until 1935, making it the last silver dollar struck for circulation in the United States. The 1927 issue stands out as one of the scarcer dates in the series, particularly in higher grades, and holds a special place among collectors for both its artistry and limited mintage. Design and symbolism. The peace dollar was designed by Anthony de, a talented Italian-American sculptor whose design was chosen after a national competition. The obverse front side of the coin features the profile of Lady Liberty, modeled after his wife Teresa de. Her flowing hair and radiant crown represent freedom and enlightenment, while her calm expression embodies peace. Around her head are the inscriptions Liberty and In God We. Note the classical spelling of trust, as which was meant to give the design a Roman-inspired dignity. The reverse backside shows a majestic American bald eagle perched on a mountain peak, resting calmly with an olive branch in its talon, a universal symbol of peace. Behind the eagle, the rays of the rising sun fill the background, symbolizing a new dawn for America and the world after the devastating Great War. The inscriptions United States of America, EPLURIBUSUNUM, and $1 frame the design with the word peace boldly placed at the bottom, giving the coin its name. Minting and varieties. The 1927 peace dollar was struck at 3 mints. Philadelphia No Mint Mark. Denver D Mint Mark. San Francisco S Mint Mark. Among these, the 1927D and 1927S coins are considerably scarcer than the Philadelphia issue, especially in uncirculated condition. The total combined mintage of all 1927 peace dollars was relatively low compared to earlier years, part of the reason why these coins are sought after today. The Philadelphia Mint produced around 848,000 coins, the Denver Mint about 1,268,900, and the San Francisco Mint roughly 866,000. Many of these coins were later melted under the Pittman Act, which required the melting of millions of silver dollars to help stabilize the silver market and support wartime needs. As a result, high-grade 1927 peace dollars are much rarer than their mintage numbers might suggest. Metal composition and specifications. The 1927 peace dollar was struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, with a total weight of 26.73 grams and a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. Each coin contains 0.77344 troy ounces of pure silver. The edge of the coin is reeded, as was typical of most U.S. silver coins of the era. This composition and weight were standardized for silver dollars since the late 19th century, making the peace dollar both a continuation of American silver tradition and a bridge between the Morgan dollar era and modern coinage. Historical significance. The 1927 peace dollar was minted during a time of great economic and cultural change in the United States, the Roaring Twenties. This was a decade of optimism, prosperity, and modernization, but it also foreshadowed the economic collapse that would come just 2 years later with the Great Depression. The peace dollar symbolized the hope and confidence of the American people during this dynamic period. Its design captured the nation's desire for peace, strength, and recovery following the horrors of World War I. Collector value and rarity. In today's numismatic market, the 1927 peace dollar holds significant value, particularly in mint state MS grades. Common circulated examples are relatively affordable for collectors of all levels, but coins in or higher grades can command very high prices, especially those from the Denver and San Francisco mints. The 1927 peace dollar is one of the key semi-scarce dates of the series, often showing weaker strikes due to minting conditions of the era. Well-preserved examples with sharp details and bright luster are prized by collectors worldwide. Legacy of the peace dollar. The 1927 peace dollar remains a timeless symbol of American history, artistry, and resilience. It reflects not just the end of one war, but also the nation's aspiration for peace in a changing world. Even today, its beautiful design continues to inspire modern coinage, including the 2021 peace dollar revival by the U.S. Mint, which honored the centennial of the original 1921 release. For collectors, historians, and admirers alike, the 1927 peace dollar stands as a lasting piece of America's journey, from war and recovery to hope and renewal. Thank you for watching this video and learning about the history of the 1927 United States $1 peace coin, a true symbol of hope and freedom from America's past. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more rare and historical coin stories. Your support helps us keep exploring the fascinating world of coins and their hidden value. See you in the next video.